Computer fundamentals. The first computer of any kind was a simple calculator. Abacus is the original mechanical counting device, started in China around 500 BC. When man harnessed the power of electricity, new devices was been developed. Today's world is an information-rich world, and it has become a necessity for everyone to know about computers. Computer is an electronic data processing device, which accepts and stores data input, processes the data input, and generates the output in a required format. Functionalities of a computer: takes data as input, stores the data, instructions in its memory and uses them as required, processes the data and converts it into useful information and generates the output. Advantages of computers: high speed. Computer is a very fast device. It can perform millions of calculations in a few seconds as compared to man, who will spend many months to perform the same task. Accuracy. In addition to being very fast, computers are very accurate. Computers perform all jobs with 100% accuracy provided that the input is correct. Storage capability. Memory is a very important characteristic of computers. A computer has much more storage capacity than human beings. It can store large amount of data. It can store any type of data such as images, videos, text, audio, etc. Diligence. Unlike human beings, a computer is free from tiredness and lack of concentration. It can work continuously without any error and boredom. Once the computer receives a program, that is, the program is stored in the computer memory, then the program and instruction can control the program execution without human interaction. Automation. Automation is the ability to perform a given task automatically, reduction in paperwork and cost. The use of computers for data processing in an organization leads to reduction in paperwork and results in speeding up the process. Disadvantages of computers: no IQ. Each instruction has to be given to the computer. A computer cannot take any decision on its own. Dependency. It functions as per the user's instruction, thus it is fully dependent on humans. Environment. The operating environment of the computer should be dust-free and suitable. Applications of a computer. In business. Computer is used in business organizations for payroll calculations, budgeting, sales analysis, financial forecasting, etc. In banking. Today, banking is almost totally dependent on computers. Banks provide the following facilities: online accounting facility, ATM machines. The computer provides a tool in the education system known as CBE, computer-based education. CBE involves control, delivery, and evaluation of learning. There are a number of methods in which educational institutions can use a computer to educate the students. It is used to prepare a database about performance of a student, and analysis is carried out on this basis. In marketing, uses of the computer are the following: advertising, home shopping, engineering design. Computers are widely used for engineering purpose. One of the major areas is CAD, computer-aided design, that provides creation and modification of images. Military. Computers are used in defense. Some military areas where a computer has been used are missile control, military communication, military operation and planning, smart weapons. Communication. Communication is a way to convey a message. Email, chat, FTP, Telnet, video conferencing. In government. Computers play an important role in government services. Some major fields in this category are budgets, sales tax department, income tax department, computation of male-female ratio, weather forecasting. Generations of computers. Generation in computer terminology is a change in technology a computer was being used. Initially, the generation term was used to distinguish between varying hardware technologies. Nowadays, generation includes both hardware and software, which together make up an entire computer system. First generation 1946 to 1959. First generation computers used vacuum tubes as the basic components for memory and circuitry for CPU, Central Processing Unit. It's very expensive and only large organizations were able to afford it. The computers in this generation used machine code as the programming language. Second generation computers used transistors. Smaller size as compared to first generation computers. Generated less heat and consumed less electricity as compared to first generation computers. Faster than first generation computers. Still very costly. AC required. Supported machine and assembly languages. In this generation, assembly language and high-level programming languages like Fortran, COBOL. Third generation 1965 to 1971. In comparison to previous two generations, smaller in size, generated less heat, faster than the previous generations, lesser maintenance, AC required, and consumed less electricity. Fourth generation 1971 to 1980. VLSI circuits having about 5,000 transistors and other circuit elements with their associated circuits on a single chip made it possible to have microcomputers of fourth generation. All the high-level languages like C, C++, database were used in this generation. Fifth generation 1980 till date. AI is an emerging branch in computer science, which interprets the means and method of making computers think like human beings. ULSI, ultra-large-scale integration technology. Resulting in the production of microprocessor chips having 10 million electronic components. This generation is based on parallel processing hardware and AI artificial intelligence software,